Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I did these super easy individual crochet boho faux locks. This was my first time doing these, and if you don't know, the boho locks are the ones with the curly hair coming out the ends. I've already done the majority of my hair, so I'm just gonna go ahead and secure the parts that I've completed away so that I can focus on the section that I'm showing you guys. You're gonna need some curly hair, and if you can get a more slightly looser curl, that's preferred, but this was all I could find, and this is in the brand From Realistic 100% supposedly human hair. I did not like this hair at all whatsoever, but you're just gonna go ahead and split that hair into two pieces because you're going to need it for the braiding process. To start your braiding process, of course, you're gonna split your section that you're working with into 3 sections for your plaits or your braids / braids. So you have 3 pieces, and you just start plaiting your hair, doing it around itself about 2 or 3 times before you add in your braid hair. When you add in your braid hair, you're just going to take one piece and secure it towards the piece that's more to the front, and one piece for the piece that's in the middle, and take your pointer to push up on it so that the hair don't slide, and cross it over. You then repeat that same process, taking another piece of braid hair, putting one piece for the front, one piece for the middle, pushing up with your pointer and crossing the hair over as you would to do plaits / braids. So you're gonna plait down the length of your hair until you reach just a little past where your natural hair stops. I do have a little bit of length, so this did take a little bit of time for me, and as you can see, this hair is tangling up on itself, which is why I say I would not recommend this hair, and it's supposedly human hair. This is not human hair, guys. This hair was kind of cheap, but yeah, it got the job done. If you can find a better brand, do so. So I'm just plaiting down the end of my hair until I reach to the point where my hair is covered with the braids. If you have shorter hair, this is going to be less time consuming for you, but once you've reached the point where your hair stops, you just leave it loose. The locks that I'll be using are the Boomba Faux Loc Main in the length 18 and 16. I used 1 pack of each because I wanted to have a little bit of a messy look and not like a perfect looking type of locks. So I take my crochet needle and I push it through the root of that section I braided, and I take the loop of my crochet lock and place it at the end of the crochet needle, pulling it through my hair. You then separate the crochet needle from the lock loop, and if you find that it's getting caught onto it, you push the needle all the way through and pull it out. Holding the crochet loop open, you push the ends of the faux loc through the loop. Now you don't want to open up the hole too big because the hair is going to start unraveling. So this part here can be a little bit of a tricky process, especially if you don't get a good grip on the loop. So I found that I spent most of my time just trying to make sure that it's going through the loop properly. Once I do that, I give the hair a very good tug to make sure that it's secure and it leaves a seamless knot. I then go ahead and I wrap the faux loc around the part of my hair that I braided. You can tell if you're braiding in the wrong direction if it gives you some type of resistance, but if it goes on just smoothly, you'll know that you're going in the right direction. So all I'm doing is wrapping my braid with the faux loc. As you can see, my braid is just a little bit bigger than the lock, so I'm going to have to manipulate the lock, just stretch it a little bit to make sure that it's wrapping around the braid here properly, the braided section properly. So I'm just giving it a little bit twirl to make sure that the lock is still forming perfectly and I'm not over stretching it too much to where it does not want to form. So I take my time and I wrap my hair around the braids, most especially because I don't want my braids showing. If you start getting lazy towards the ends with these curly ends. Like, because you're thinking, okay, it's just, you know, the curly ends are pretty thin, they're gonna wrap around, the lock is gonna wrap itself around it really easy, you just want to rush through it. No, when you get to the very end of it, you're gonna see that you're gonna have a piece of your curly hair just poking through the lock because you did not take your time. You have to move down the lock. I'm gonna see there's a piece right there that's poking through the lock. So I'm just going to take that piece and pull it out, and it's not going to ruin the lock. Your lock is still going to be perfectly formed. And now I'm just going to take my time and wrap down as I go, not rushing the process. So I'm just opening my hair a little bit and keeping a firm grip on my loose ends and making sure that I wrap around them properly with the faux lock, not rushing. So when I get to the very end of it, I'm just gonna go ahead and open it up and just twirl it, give it a little bit twist so that it forms seamlessly with the end of the lock. If you're having trouble, you can also use a crochet needle. And that's it. The process is over. This style is going to last you for a very long time. It's not going to take a very long time, which is what I love. It was very lightweight. It was cheap. I used 2 packs of the curly hair and 1 pack each of the 18 and 16 Boomba Faux Locs. And I absolutely love this style. Thank you so much for watching, guys. And please like and please subscribe for more videos. Bye.